Hi guys, you can see the lasers going on down there behind me, cutting launchers for you Science Olympiad people. Um, you would have been watching the video that I uploaded this weekend and that I released a few minutes ago, and then delisted because the computer screwed it up somewhere along the way, and so the part where Hope was talking got the audio stripped out of it or something of it. Anyway, frustrations. And since I have the slowest internet connection in the world, I can't just re-upload a revised version of it. It'll be about a week before that gets up there. So that's what I'm going to do. So now that you've seen that we're working furiously because Southeast Model Show is coming up and everything's crazy. Yeah, there are kids all over the entire house. It's a mess. By the way, t-shirts. Anyway, I'm going to sit down here, and because this is time sensitive and y'all need to know my thoughts. No, you don't, but I'm going to share my thoughts because I think they're important, and I don't know when to shut up. So what's all this about? What this is about is the FAA Notice of Proposed Rulemaking, which closes in less than a week. And why you care is because the FAA, I don't know that they specifically want to do this, but they're the interests that have lobbied to this situation want to destroy model aviation. And to those of you who think anything short that is anything less than that, look, this is not about drones. This is not it's not about toy drones. It's not about quadcopters or FPV or any of that. It's about destroying those things because those things represent a substantive threat to the ability to control the airspace in your front yard. The FAA, of course, cloaks this all under, this is about safety. This is not about safety. This was never about safety. It will never be about safety. Safety has nothing to do with it, and I can prove it. Show me how many people have been killed by FPV planes or quadcopters, or whatever. The answer is 0. On the other hand, F-16s crashing through the windshields of Cessna 150s have killed 2 in the past 5 years, as well as various other and sundry things. That's one of many other similar incidents. It almost happened again this past summer. The FAA, of course, says, oh, that's because you GA pilots don't have ADS-B on your aircraft. Tell me how I'm supposed to avoid, with my 100-mile-per-hour Cessna 150, an object that is traveling at 300 knots plus and is painted intentionally to be impossible for me to see it. And show me how having that blip show up on a screen on my dash is going to do anything for me. I can't get out of the way of something that's going a minimum of 3 times my speed. Can't be done. But the FAA cloaks everything under safety. ADS-B out, in whatever you want to call it, remote ID, etc., are about surveillance. They are not about your safety. They are about the commercial interests at Amazon and all the other commercial drone alliance outfits and Airline Pilots Association and so on, wanting control of all of the airspace and taking it away from the little guy. ALPA has been trying to do this to GA pilots for forever, and ADS-B is just another tool in their chest to do that. But the bottom line is this. FAA has a house on fire, has had a house on fire, has done nothing to improve aviation safety in my lifetime. And I say that as someone who is speaking from the collective experience of the 2 Finn generations prior to me, and so on. We have observed horrible things at the hands of the FAA. I have personally had my life endangered on multiple occasions by incompetent FAA employees. You know them as air traffic control. They have vectored traffic across me. I was on the receiving end of that scene from Top Gun. You know, because I was inverted, I was on the receiving end of that, less than 500 feet off the ground, in full view of an air traffic control tower. And that looks cute on a movie. It's not cute on real life. It's how people get killed. And so I've been on the receiving end of this type of thing. And the FAA is more concerned about satisfying a bunch of commercial interests in the name of safety than it is about fixing the actual safety problems that exist that are endangering my life, that are endangering your life as a random person on the ground who gets hit by the flying debris, and body parts of people like me being cut up by jet turbines. Not to get graphic, but that's what it comes down to. Because this has happened, and it continues to happen. And the FAA wants to take away your toy airplanes and your kids' toy airplanes, the things that allowed the inspiring and the developing of a generation that put a man on the moon. They want to tear all of that down to satisfy their commercial interests. So your job is, in the next week, to go blow up that notice of proposed rulemaking, blow up the comments section of it, with your opinions on why this should be changed, and then call your representative and your senator in Congress and tell them, hands off my toy airplanes, because there are actual problems facing our nation and facing the world that can be solved, that are, actual problems for which solutions actually exist, like telling the F-16 pilots to use their radar and to obey the instructions of air traffic control, instead of this nonsense that we're currently dealing with. So I'm keeping this, it's not short, but anyway, that's what I want you guys to do. Go make your voice heard. I don't care if you're even not an American, just go make your voice heard on this, because it's insane. Anybody can comment as many times as they want to, so please go comment before the end of this week, because then time's up. So thank you for what you're doing to make aviation possible. Thank you for anything you do to help us by participating in this process. And hopefully we'll see you at the flying field. If not, we're all going to be a bunch of outlaws, and we'll still see you at the flying field.